My name is Sarah, and if you are watching this, I am probably already dead. But I need you to understand what happened to my sister, Amy.
Sarah Adebayo recorded that video on her phone at 2:17 a.m. parked at the Ore Junction on the Benin-Lagos Expressway. Her hands were shaking. She had been driving for 6 hours straight. She never made it back to Lagos. 3 days later, police found her car abandoned at the Ore bus stop. Doors unlocked, engine still warm, her phone in the passenger seat, still recording, battery at 2%. Amy, her younger sister, had disappeared 3 weeks earlier under almost identical circumstances. The police called both cases open but cold. Domestic issues, they said. The girls probably ran away. But Sarah's best friend, Fumi, knew the truth because Sarah had called her just hours before she vanished, and Fumi recorded the conversation. Sarah and Amy Adebayo were not rich, not famous, just two ordinary Nigerian girls trying to survive. Sarah was 29, a customer service rep in Ikeja, earning 120,000 naira a month, sharing a one-bedroom flat in Egbeda with two other girls. She was the firstborn. The responsibility was heavy. Amy was 25, the golden child, fresh out of University of Ibadan with an economics degree, just landed a job at a microfinance bank, set to resume in 2 weeks. Their father had died when Sarah was 15. Their mother, a petty trader, had sold her jewelry and her land just to put them through school. The family was drowning in debt. Then a call came from Benin City. A man named Uncle Ben, not really their uncle, just an old friend of their father's. He told Amy he had a business opportunity. Double her salary, manager within 6 months. She just needed to come sign some papers. Amy was thrilled. Sarah was not. Amy, that man hasn't called us in 10 years. Why now? Amy, stop being negative. This could change everything. Sarah begged her to take someone with her, to at least verify the company first. Amy didn't listen. She took a bus to Benin, promising to be back in 2 days. She never came back. 2 weeks later, at 1 a.m., an unknown number called Sarah's phone. It was Amy, whispering, crying. Amy, listen to me. Uncle Ben's business isn't a business, it's a syndicate. They recruit young graduates, promise them jobs, then trap them in a village. They take our phones, our IDs. They force us to call our families for money. If the family doesn't pay, they do things, Sarah. Bad things. I grabbed a guard's phone. I'm hiding in the bathroom. Find me. Where, Amy? Where are they keeping you? I don't know the name, but there's a sign. Ore Junction and a dirt road. An old white church with a red roof. That's where we are. Hurry. They are coming. The line went dead. The number switched off. The police said they'd look into it. Her mother just cried and prayed. Fumi told her to wait, to let the professionals handle it. Sarah didn't wait. She took the day off, borrowed her roommate's Corolla, filled the tank with her last 15,000 naira, and drove toward Ore. Before she left, she called Fumi one last time. If I don't come back, tell Mom I love her. Tell her I tried. She hung up before Fumi could argue, and she drove. Before she reached the forest separating Ogun from Ondo State, the sun was gone. The asphalt turned to gravel. The street lights disappeared, just her headlights cutting through the dark and tall trees pressing in on either side. Her GPS signal died. The screen flickered, then showed nothing but unknown. That's when she saw it. A dirt road, half swallowed by bushes, a small faded wooden sign, Ore Junction Community Church, 2 kilometers. Her heart leapt. This was it. The road was barely wide enough for one car. After 10 minutes, the church appeared. Old, dilapidated, paint peeling, roof rusted, windows boarded shut, front door chained shut. But there were lights inside, flickering like candles, and voices, men laughing. Sarah parked behind a cluster of palm trees, killed the engine, killed the headlights, and sat in the dark, trying to breathe. She called Fumi one more time. I found the church. I'm bowing in. Fumi, please, call the police. Don't go alone. Amy is in there. I can hear her crying. Promise me you'll run if anything goes wrong. I promise. She lied. She grabbed a tire iron from the trunk and climbed the rusted gate, scraping her arms on the way over. The voices were clearer now. Pidgin, 3 men, maybe 4. The girl's sister don't they ask questions. She fit come here. Let her come. We go just add her to the collection. Family go pay double. Oga, this girl no dey eat a game. She fit die. Make she die. Plenty desperate graduates dey Lagos. Her stomach turned. These weren't monsters. They were ordinary men, the kind you pass on the street without a second look. She circled to a broken window at the back. 10 young women huddled on the floor, clothes torn, wrists bound, faces bruised, and curled in the corner, barely recognizable. Amy, hair matted, eyes hollow, rocking and whispering, "I want to go home. I want to see my mother." Sarah pulled out her phone and started filming. She needed proof. She needed evidence to force someone, anyone, to act. Then her phone vibrated. A call. The sound cut through the silence. The voices inside stopped. "Who did they am? Oga, I hear something. Go check." Sarah ran, through the bushes, back to the car, footsteps closing in behind her. She dropped the keys, picked them up, started the engine, reversed straight into a tree, then floored it forward through the bushes, branches scraping the sides of the car. In the rearview mirror, 3 men spilling out of the church, one with a cutlass. "Oh yeah, the woman don't see him. We must catch him." She didn't stop until she reached the main road. She had escaped. Amy hadn't. Sarah drove straight to the police station in Ore town, ran inside crying, begging them to move. There's a church, white, red roof, off a dirt road near the junction. The officer took her statement, watched her video, and his face changed. "Madam, there is no church on that road. We patrol it weekly. Just old warehouses and an abandoned palm oil factory." Sarah grabbed the phone and watched the footage herself. It was just black. The voices were there, but the picture showed nothing. A dark rectangle where the window should have been. In her panic, she had filmed nothing usable at all. Then she remembered something Amy had said on that first call, almost as an afterthought. "There's a dry well behind the church. They threw a body in it last week. I saw them." She told the officer. He promised to send a team in the morning. She didn't believe him. Sarah drove the 6 hours back to Lagos in silence. At home, she sat on her bed, picked up her phone, and recorded the video she planned to post, the one warning the world in case she didn't make it back next time. She never posted it, because the next morning, a text arrived from an unknown number. "Mrs. Sarah Adebayo, we know where you live. We know where your mother lives. Talk to anyone and we kill them. Your sister is alive for now. Send 5 million naira to this account in 48 hours or you receive her in a box. You have been warned." Sarah looked at her bank balance, 47,000 naira. She had 2 days to find the rest or lose her sister forever. She told no one but family. She called every relative, every old friend, every contact in her phone, begging, borrowing, scraping the money together hour by hour. She made it, just barely. Amy was released 3 days later, thin, silent, flinching at every man who came near her. It was weeks before she spoke again, longer before she could sleep without waking up screaming. Sarah and Amy are in therapy now, healing slowly. But some scars don't fully close. Uncle Ben was arrested a month later, but the trial never finished. Somewhere between the second hearing and the third, the case file went missing from the Benin court registry. His lawyer called it a clerical error. Sarah called it something else. He's out now, living 2 streets away from where the church used to stand. Some say he's a changed man, a born again, running a small provision store. Others say the syndicate never stopped, it just changed leaders. Amy still won't say his name out loud. And the well behind the church, the police never went back to check. Some say it's better that way. Some things, once you find them, you can't put back. So tell me, should Sarah have gone to the police that first night, or was going alone the only thing that actually saved her sister? Drop your verdict in the comments. And if you want more stories that don't let anyone off easy, hit subscribe.